All right, welcome. My name is Dylan Katz. I'm a mental performance consultant. Today we're going to be talking about a sports psychology skill called a reset routine. We're going to do this in 5 slides over 5 minutes. So, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Famous Mike Tyson quote here. So what you need is a plan, but what you also need is self-awareness and a reset button to be able to bring yourself back and into the fight. So what I first want to talk about here is the awareness piece. So I have a task that I'm showing you here of balancing this wiffle ball bat on my 2 fingers. So you can see I am putting my attention, my eyes down on the bottom of that bat. That's the only place that I can focus my attention right now. And clearly, the performance is not going too well. The bat's flying everywhere. It's flying out of my hand. And I'm not having the best success with this. And a lot of that has to do with where I'm placing my attention. So you're about to see me shift my attention up to the top of that bat. Just by doing that, the performance has now gotten better. I'm a little, I'm still a little wobbly, but the performance is certainly better than when I was focusing on the bottom. In this task, the most critical information is coming from the top of that bat. Right, the moment that it goes to the left, I know I got to reset and shift under it on the left. The moment it goes to the right, same thing. If I am looking at the bottom of that bat, I'm missing a lot of that critical information. So what we're getting at is this concept called win, what's important now. And I'm focusing on the most important thing in this task that's going to lead me to the best performance. So this is another awareness piece to figure out what is your win for any other specific performance. Maybe your win is that you got to take a deep breath to calm yourself down. Maybe your win is telling yourself something motivational right before you step up to the plate. The reason why we want to focus in on this is our brain loves to attend to one thing at a time. We respond really well to specific targets. So if we can pick the one thing that's going to lead us to the best performance, we're often going to perform better over time. So another awareness piece is the signal light effect. Ken Ravizza, he's a pioneer of the sports psych field, talked a lot about the signal light effect. So when you're playing well, your traffic light's green. You've got this rhythm. Things might seem easy. You can anticipate what will happen next. Sometimes we call this being in the zone. Your yellow light's indicator that you're having some trouble. You might be tense, not fully focused on the task. Maybe you made an error in the field. You're not performing to the standard that you want. The red light is when the wheels have come off or they're coming off. You're so tense that you can't focus. Mind might be spiraling out of control. Something has to be done. So having the awareness of what light you're at is really important so that you can say, okay, I need to initiate this reset routine. The reason why we use routines is they just help us to act automatically from muscle memory. They make us feel more comfortable in the moment, and they keep us in this present moment on what's the most important thing. We're no longer thinking about what has just happened. We're not thinking about what could happen. We're just saying, okay, I have this routine set for myself, and it's going to lead me into the next task in front of me. So something happens, right? You're seeing right here the who, what, when, where. You hit it into the water on the golf course. You made an error in the field. Your team is down by a lot. It's objective. Now you have to figure out what you want to do from that point forward. So this is where the win comes into play. This is where the reset routine is going to be built. And the idea of doing this beforehand so that when this something happens, you can actually utilize it is key. So this brings us to the reset routine. And keeping it brief is essential, right? Maybe that's stepping away quick and grounding yourself. A quick grounding yourself mechanism would be 3 things that you see, 2 things that you hear, 1 thing that you smell. Really brings you to that present moment. Maybe you want to use a specific cue word of relax or next or see the ball, something to cue your attention where you need it to be. Or maybe it's doing something tangible, right? Picking up some dirt, squeezing it with that frustration and tossing it away. The whole idea here is bring yourself to the present moment, do something brief, and if you can incorporate that win, the what's important now, that you've said this is going to lead me to the best performance, that's going to be a great reset routine to have in your back pocket when something goes wrong on the field. So that's that. Today we talked about a reset routine in 5 slides in 5 minutes. Looking forward to having you back when we cover some other sports psychology skills. Again, my name is Dylan Katz. You can follow my Instagram. You can check my website out below in the bottom right corner. And I look forward to having you back. Thanks so much.